keep it 100. I just fucked the intro up completely. Had a nice, solid one for this. This is Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and I fumbled the bag on a really nice intro. Now we're redoing another intro, and on this one, we are checking out the Movement documentary, 10-minute clip. This is a freestyle that features Wretch, Skepta, Wiley, Frisco, Ghetto. I believe that's everybody. But I was like, that's the homie. I'm like, bro, I feel like I've seen this. I've been on this street. If I've ever seen this street before in my life. Could be wrong. Who cares? We're going to check this out. Thank you guys for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe. And let's get into this one.
Yeah, cuz. Alright, Movement DVD, cuz. Big up Scorcher, big up Wretch for you too, big up Ghetto. Big up all the rest of the members, big up Risky.
Big up Risky.
Frisco, Wiley, representing. Ain't got a T on today, but you know his boy better know. Okay. My name's Skepta, also known as HAY, because if I got P's, I'm happy. These MCs are happy with a G, but I'm gonna keep billing up P. Till the government have to put a bullet in my boy better know T. When are these niggas gonna see? These MCs ain't the same as me. I had a grime hit in 2003. God gave me a body and blessed it. You see my fingers, they make...
What's his 2003 fucking grime hit? And does he mean he produced it? Like he's on some Kanye shit where he's like, how Kanye was flexing Jay-Z's accolades because he made the beats for them shits, which I totally would do. Let me make a nigga a top 5 motherfucking song. You think you would, nigga, you would have thought I rapped that shit the way I'm be talking about that record.
Made Duppy, private caller, DTI, top producer, post Eskimo, fucking with a team. My two lips said, you don't want to see a nigga on the scene. Go on then, what you mean? Their fingers and lips are the stinking of green. Always lean, like they want to hate on shower man. Rude boy, you see the hype on these MCs are getting old. How many units have they sold? Never go platinum, never go gold. When I make a tune, it's totally cold. When I make a tune, it's totally neat. Spit so sick, my face might turn green. How can he ever be the best in the scene when he's still trying to make a better tune than fucking with the team? You don't want to see me on the scene. Last thing you hear is a bang and a scream. Better match man want me on their team, cause they know from a bust a shot heads are coming off. I put a bullet in your beam, bullet in the cane roll, bullet in the lean, put on the safety, switch off the beam. Alright, rude boy. Yo, anytime you see me, boy, better know I got some sort of firearm in the pocket. So if I don't send for the bucky and pop it, send for the taser, put it on the pussy and shock it. Don't care who's saying stop it. You're lucky that the little pussy didn't get lit up like a rocket. Let's say real recognize real. Here comes a little waste man did pockets. Shut up, Movement DVD. Don't get twisted. Representer.
Shut we got Scorcher, we got Wretch, we got Gets.
Big man Fris. All right, so yeah, this I don't think actually is in the actual DVD, even though my man told me it was not. I don't remember Frisco being. Keep it 100. Now my memory could be false, but I don't remember OGB. But we gonna hear him right now. Or if he was there, I didn't know he wasn't.
Look, you can't educate me about bagging up. I've been doing this thing from day one and I can't say one guy that I think's catching up. So boy, better back down cause I ain't backing up. I know enough of them fear me and I can't see one of them that's near me. I'm a fully grown man and you can see that clearly. You ain't big, not nearly, really. Would you see me in H and I know none of them ain't carrying weight. Hot Presto, he will tell you, man's been shot in .4s from back in the day like President T.
When he says .4s, is he talking 3.4s like y'all been shot in eighths? Because if niggas get .4s and then he's using the bag for the other .5, or the point, so the bag is 1 point, and then he puts a .4 in the bag. Oh my god! And he's selling nicks like that. It may seem like he's nickel and diamond, but them margins is crazy.
Frisco's back in your face, sit down, get back in your place, I'm back in the race. Shut your mouth, listen.
Shut your mouth.
You can't educate man about bagging up. I've been doing this thing from day one and I can't say one guy that I think's catching up. So boy, better back down cause I ain't backing up. I know enough of them fear me and I can't see one of them that's near me. I'm a fully grown man and you can see that clearly. You ain't big, not nearly. I'm a fully grown man, no team. You ain't seen what I seen. These MCs ain't been where been, ain't been through what I've been through. What you mean? Stay fucked, I ain't got a G for my team. None of these guys ain't seen what I seen. None of these guys can't go where I go. None of them can't educate me about though. You can't educate me about bagging up food. Shut your mouth and don't get rude. None of these youths ain't on what I'm on, but it's more than long. If I'm on a mad mood like H, I'm big, give me space, give me room. Frisco, I never been a waste in a tune. On the same rhythm when I make bars, and then it's best you know your place on. I'm a fully grown man, no I ain't no you. These MCs can't do what I do. These MCs can't blue what I blue. Ain't been through what I've been through. Look, I'm a big man, no little child in my crew. Step back cause I got 9 in a 2. And you think that you're hard. Know that you couldn't walk a yard. Much less a mile in my shoe. Most of the man them shot cane and pop shots to leave you in a box like Blaine. I come to bring back hype in the game. I'm a bad boy, I got bare stripes on my name. Slowly but surely I'm rising to fame. Enough of these guys will lose their mind for the fame. Grind for my name. I know it sounds a little bit insane, but I'll die for my chain. I'm a fully grown man, ain't no teen. These MCs ain't seen what I seen. Shut up.
Bad 'em up, bad 'em up, bad 'em up once. If you wanna come and take man for a dance. I've been on the grind for 100 months and I ain't stopped doing music not once. Bad 'em up, bad 'em up, bad 'em up once. If you wanna come and take man for a dance. I've been on the grind for 100 months and I ain't stopped doing music not once. See, the bars are right, they're like scriptures. I'm famous and everybody takes pictures. I had faith since decks and mixers, and you're a non-believer, so I can't see you in the distance. Picture the game as a whole, it's healthy like the boy, a bit of OT business. Jay's my witness, I'm a musician, ask Skepta. 3 of us talk, then we make a decision. You know me, I got good vision. Rude boy, listen, don't fuck about that we a rude boy missing when the goons start fishing. I'm an Elohim kid, I got the hood snakes hissing. Me.
I remember this differently. That's how I know this is separate, and it's been edited differently. Even though, again, my brain is just like, what's different? The thing that's different is Skepta is in the car in the fucking documentary, and he's like, oh, you want me to play a tune? And then they started playing beats out the fucking car.
The shot that you couldn't really see made the dream come true. After years of wishing, after years of dissing, after years of swinging. Still do the crime and walk. No, because everything seems cloudy. I've never been robbed in a game because I'm rowdy. Carry on, I will take a hammer to your Audi. I'm like a soldier from Saudi. You're not bad round me. When a CD try and hound me. It's next week and you still ain't found me. The phone starts ringing when I drive through boundary. And where's lethal? We ain't in. 27 big achiever. E2 Weaver had the first Seeger. Blood, I am.
When he says lethal's not in boundary, he's talking about fucking Lethal B, right? That's the lethal he's discussing. There's only one lethal over there, right?
Emerged out of jungle fever, volume 1 creeper, Roman street sweeper. Don't get gashed by the hour, rude boy, I get gashed by the meter. While out senior, lemons will lean you, E3 teacher, LOM preacher.
We need a rest flood. By the meter is just mental. Even by the hour. Oh, thigh's gonna be chapped.
UK speaker, Trinidad bloodline.
St. Paul soldier, no from another next door neighbor, Eskimo raver, Elstone visitor, Meridian resident, senior manning with president, showerman or SAP soldiers, no fair olders, never had youngers, age ain't nothing but numbers, cause the 17-year-olds roll with a pump. But I'm a temple tourer, champagne pourer, Winchmore warrior, class A courier, Grime scene ambassador, duppy maker, 4-4 savior, Ali Pally jungle raver, entry ticket and a borer, fresh haircut with a side parting and a border, Selby Centre explorer, private caller ignorer.
I'm an Esky dance keeper, get the weed cheaper, quantum leaper, the Tottenham High Streeter, Esky beat beater, 8-star reader, 4 times community service breacher, back to court, face in jail, the case beater, robbery, burglary, dad got nicked cause of me, the police thought I was a pawn shop dealer, back in the day I was a wheeler and dealer, fly to west where the sky is blue and the grass is greener, Paul Smith jeans suit, Air Max Typhoon, Chungash Greeter, yeah, no Jenny but I don't know Rita, plus my mum's family come from Antigua, you come from west but you don't know younger or older beaver, I was in Carnival 12 years back with the east and west side leaders, man a bad man, man a breeders, yo!
I know I just heard that shit on the Wise Edit, but that shit still ring off. That's why I respect niggas that write quality. Because I don't give a fuck if you actually care about quality and you play quality in front of a nigga who care about quality a million years from now. Even if that musical style is not popular at the time, will be undeniable. It's like hearing Beethoven's Fairylies. It's a bitch ass nigga. You hear that shit and you just like, oh my, it's terrible. What is this? No. Now, if you feel like that because it's been played out, fair enough. I understand. But if the first time you heard it and you was like, oh, that's trash, you're high. And I smoke a lot. So you're way higher than I am. Like, the fuck are you doing? And it'd be like hearing the Phantom of the Opera for the first time. And be like, oh, no, that shit corny. Like, nigga, you just don't get it. That nigga got half his face. He's snatching bitches from backstage. Granted, he catching bodies, but did you hear that fucking, the little dun 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 dun? Boy, stop playing. Stop playing. You just, I don't know. I guess I've just enjoyed a lot of different sounds and varieties. So I'm like, when quality comes. I don't give a fuck what generation or iteration it is in. Quality is quality.
And listen, hip-hop garage, you choose, but you lose. I had the game in checkmate in 2 moves. I'm a top gun, but you fucks are 2-2s. Don't make a loose move. I got a name like Johnny Wayne. I'm shooting at stars, literally shooting at stars. I can't put crime down. Even though I put my line down, I still keep moving with bars. So fuck 9 bars. Give me 4, give me 8, give me 16. 96 bars of revenge. I'm hard with a pen. I'm fighting like a...
Did JME already have 96 bars out at the time of this freestyle, or does the inspiration for 96 come from this Scorcherverse?
Bars with a sking, I can take out half of the ends. I feel like a one-man army, like I rolled up with half of my friends. You ain't up to par with a pen. I'll swing bar for bar till it ends and done, man, and laugh when it ends.
And this is where Wretch, you see how you looking at him? That's when you hit that nigga over the back of the head, just hard enough to knock him out. But that's our man's though. We're not trying to hurt him. It's hard enough to knock his ass out. And when he wake up, he in front of a motherfucking NPC, motherfucking Elise's motherfucking MIDI keyboard, like fucking Pro Tools booted up, got that nigga in front of a motherfucking SSL 9 or 12 or fucking the Digi version, and we just set this nigga loose. Set this nigga loose. And he don't come out until we got at least 5 of them things. And then we come out, let him eat, and then we knock his ass back out and send him back in. Because, no, why is this nigga don't have no beats? Nowhere. Now, there's one of you audiophile niggas that have that shit that's not uploading it to YouTube, being stingy. World wants that shit. Scorcher, take your ass back to the studio. Start making beats, please. Niggas, like, I hear sets with your beats on them, and I'm just like, why is this shit so fire? Oh, that's a Scorcher beat. And this was a nice verse. This was a nice verse as well.
3, 2, boom. I might as well bless them. Tired as fuck, but I'm not. All day. You listening? Watch it. I'm Wretch, yeah. My name is Rep North, of course I'm so better. I'm next, my flow's gloss. I'm awkward like weather, my tent's below frost. I'm fortunate, brothers, I vex, I'm so gone. Yeah, I perfected my structure, written mixtape on my head like your studies. Quicking with pace on my left where the gun is. Sky high ain't above this. My eyes couldn't touch this. My diamonds are cut thick. Couldn't cut, look, listen, that's minus the cold. They shiny, look like every yarn in a stone. I made my wrist sweat till it froze. Don't drip the stones, they be trailing me home. I ain't Hansel and Gretel, I'm handsome and ghetto. I ain't afraid of the chrome. These youths are still afraid of the comb. I be raising their soul till it's higher than a plane on a globe. I just aimed and I blow, escape when I go. Look, I'm stone cold, I relate to the snow on the road where I roll like an 18, that's chrome. And I ain't been at home. Still I may be that bloke that I roll on you on my Jack Jones, take everything but that soul. At least you're still alive, I'm evil in disguise. This guy's like black coke, Coca. Yeah, I'm liking fat jokes. You know why it's fun to move weight? Got 21 grams, I must can lose 8. And everyone get involved.
I like fat jokes. I love to. I could say, boy out here just playing around with ounces. That flip you. Problem. Of course I could do this. Fuck are you talking about? That boy Wretch, man. He also really opens, like, if somebody's coming to Grime for the first time, like, if I was to speak to somebody who's an American, I'd be like, you really should start with, because the movement encapsulates every portion of what Grime is going to show you. If you start with somebody, you start with a Titch, get that from Ghetto. You start with fucking Wretch. I'm gonna say manga, even though they're from the same era. But what I mean by that is, how I hear them, they just sound like rappers. They don't sound like just a traditional Grime MC with. So like, if you start with just the manga, you're gonna just hear a nigga that's super fucking nice, but he's just rapping on the beat. Sometimes he does the fucking Grime flows. Maybe Wretch does as well, but for the most part, I hear Wretch just rhyme on the fucking, like, it's just rap music. Kind of the same thing Avelino would do. But, like, just each one of these members in the group all signify individual aspects of what Grime is, at least to me, from the little bit of research I've done. And in that research, I'm just like, damn, if I didn't start here, what the fuck would this shit all look like? I'm happy I started fucking with the movement, because it's a real good rabbit hole to get you into the scene, I think, and they provide a lot of varying looks. So like, if you're an American, I would put you on Wretch, but Wretch from the movement, because it's a rhyme style that you probably are used to with your ear, but it's just different enough that be interested if you really care about music to be like, all right, well, what the fuck is the rest of this? You hear Ghetto, oh my god, it's gonna be over. Really care? It's gonna be.
Me then. If you wanna come in, I don't know you coming up with me, but don't. It's normal.
But you're going on like that's what you're gonna do.
Everyone's being normal anyway. Yo, again no way. Are you sure not an next video?
No, this is the shit.
And then we do
Yeah, I remember that shit. That ain't
That camera, can that camera even pick up? Can you see the music?
Come here, plenty style for acapella.
Plenty style for acapella, you know.
Yo. The way I stay alive on a daily is crazy. I get short-tempered. Don't talk, pay me. Turn to the dark side. If my days ever get rainy, drain me. Never, not maybe. Yeah, I roll with Jamie. And I know Sadie. Hershey's a cool young lady. Back to the way I live daily. Had bear though, but that didn't change me. Plus I got a daughter, newborn child, but her name ain't Amy. I ain't got a Winnie the Pooh Scarpers yet, but I'm getting one, so stay away from me. I'll spray 3/8 and I'm not even crazy, not even lately. Feel so calm, so you can't irate me. While that one don't know where to take me. Take cat cruise on a daily. I said I take cat cruise on a daily standard. I done the dance more than your whole can could. I swing free man just like Flo Danwood. I ain't from Brentwood, I come from Danwood. I'm straight from man, a bad man would. Stand in flames, you could not, cause you ain't from Danwood. Your whole plan would flop if you come across me and got Larry standard. Most of you MCs are just angered. Wiley's raw talent ain't ever been pampered. Scrimp and scrape standard. I did what Javan did. Bully my way to the top like a bandit.
Is this Javan, the Javan I know? Listen! Is this the Javan I know? Please tell me this is the Javan I know. Because if it is, the fact niggas just feel so comfortable to use a nigga government. It's a punch, a fucking par. The fact that there's a level of comfortability with my government, I've not done enough to let you niggas know this is just not okay. This shit is out of line. Now, if it's not the same one, then okay, no shit matters. But if it is, oh, these niggas is just out of line. Stormin still fucking sending shots. Wiley doing this shit that I didn't catch the first time because I hadn't seen the Stormin shit. So now that I'm hearing it again, I'm like, oh, that shit crazy. Is he talking about this nigga? Oh, man.
Come through like Smokey and the bandits, but one bandit can't stand it. He can see the title, thinks I'm gonna hand it to him, but nobody planned it.
Bad boy. Yeah?
Tried it.
Is anybody that's in this crowd, do y'all watch my channel? Because if so, that's fucking mental. That's crazy. But shout out to you. Secondly, this nigga, like, this looks like when Big was wearing that striped polo, rapping in New York, obviously in New York, but like before he got like big, before Big was big, and he was just outside rapping in front of some pizza shop or some shit like that. That's what the backdrop of this looks like to me. Even though I know I'm looking at the UK, that I feel an essence of the community watching talent develop and mature right in front of them. People supporting it, and it's just part of the culture that's just happening right here at this time. I'm just like, they got a couple of them moments in America on camera. It's terrible in a country riddled with personal camera. Don't do the CCTV like yo. We got personal cameras. Everybody and their daddy got cameras, but we never fucking thought like, yo, turn the camera on this shit. But y'all was like, film it all, and I love that.
I does this. There's no introduction needed. I'm a genius, and I'm even schooling singers. Next year, Porsche's Beamers, nothing like a caution, I'm serious. I'm far from a short of experience. With the Venus to a distorted frequency. It's awesome, because someone important, but as for unfortunate dreamers, turn 40 and I'm forced to be cleaners. I'm up, broom and a brush, I'm not losing my touch. I lock the gear like I'm using a clutch, fuck losing my buzz. I do what I does, the truth's in my blood, but the game's so loose and corrupt. Big in the moon is a must, I'm never affected, except when I'm getting arrested. Had peace, but they're never arrested. But arrested, now the whole ends are arrested. I've been tested, but they couldn't penetrate my defenses. I'm right here, middle finger extended. Pissed cause you ain't had a single with, and me and my...
Because of the homie who had me watch that video where Getz and Wiley are discussing the grime scene in detail and in a candid nature, now when I watch some shit like this, first thing my mind thinks of, these niggas are fucking rivals. But in the anime sense, I hate my man, but that's my nigga. He helped me better than I was yesterday. I can hate that nigga. Y'all better love him. And I love that nigga too. That's my guy. I hate that nigga. That's my rival. I work harder because that person exists. And I see that in these two, just like I be seeing that shit in the fucking anime. So, oh, you're my rival. You niggas hate each other. But there's a respect and a love amongst the thing that we both are passionate about. And one doesn't work without the other. Just, yeah, these niggas is Goku and Vegeta. But the crazy thing is Wiley is for sure Vegeta. Oh, that's mental. Wiley is for sure Vegeta in this dynamic. Yeah, because somebody else got to be Broly. I don't know who yet, but yeah, somebody else got to be Broly. Yeah, the Wiley's for sure Vegeta. It's for sure. But that's what I see when I fucking, after seeing all that shit, I'm just like, oh man, this should make an amazing anime. This would make an amazing anime. Or a manga, but I don't write neither one of them shits.
Collective of relics. Lord. Let me roll, dude. Look, I'm ready like wreck if any might step. I got the whole game trying to bury my rep. Have a head by much more than 29 steps. Still going when you ain't got any rhymes. I'm like Wretch, I said I'm a pro. I do this on the regular homes. I'm needed like cellular phones, and I could do it on my own, but together that's a hell of a show. Hello, the name's Ghetto. Justin, Reggie, all the same fellow. And I ain't mellow. Niggas trying to break me down, I ain't Lego. He said I'm an angry K-A-N-O. I was like, N-O, you know my M-O. I'll stick it to your face, no memo. I'm on the roads like lines that are yellow. Real, you were not like Ghetto, I'm back. Why should I stop here? This ain't no depot. I'm like...
This would be one of those times where it's two bars in it. It's just what it is, bro.
It's on license. Put it away. Normal. Put it away. Put it away.
It's on license. Yo, shout out to Boiler Room. That boy, Poet. I didn't know Boiler Room was Poet shit. Again, this is why I thought Boiler Room was an extension of Jammer just leveling up. Like, yo, Grandma's Basement is a boiler room called Boiler Room, the umbrella company that hosts and handles all the Lord of the Mic situations. Not the case. Not even fucking close. That's me. But shout out to Poet though, because now I know. And yeah, shout out to fucking Jammer as well, man. Shit, nigga got that Lord of the Mic, that shit tight. But this shit was hard. And seeing it with new eyes, now that I have a greater understanding, oh man, that's crazy. How did the street not just implode? This shit don't make no sense. Too many, just so much talent on one street, just dicking around. Oh man, but yeah, this was a good one. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here.